So uniform, vowel shape. Listen to the people that are around you.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight.
We're up over 250 students right now. We have kids that are taking 2, 3, or even 4 classes with us during the day because they just want to be here as much as possible.
The job of school is to allow kids to practice something they think they maybe want to do, especially high school. And right now, we don't have the full complement of things to be able to let our students practice what they think they maybe want to do.
We have wonderful things happening in the band room, in the choir room, and in the theater department. We have very talented students. We have huge amounts of support, but for some reason, we just still don't have a performing arts center. We're really working hard to provide a quality education and prepare students to perform excellently. And they do perform excellently, they just do it in a very poor space.
If you perform in a gym, the sound travels everywhere. You only hear the high sopranos and maybe the low voice guys. That's in choir. In band, you hear the trumpets, you might hear a clarinet, definitely hear a piccolo. You don't hear the French horns, you don't hear the bassoons, you don't hear any of it because it's all just a mush of sound. And that's hundreds of kids that their work doesn't get heard.
Shakespeare, you've got... Theater's sort of like a glacier. Most jobs are backstage, are front of house. Our student population can support that. We're large enough, we have the talent, we have the abilities, but we're lucky in the little theater if you can walk across the stage and see someone's face from one side to the other, like just to see them.
When people mention the little theater, it's legitimately not an option for the choir program.
Even our smallest ensemble wouldn't fit in there.
It only seats 168 people, and where you have a cast of 40 students, that's a lot of people that want to come see that, and we have to turn people away because we don't have enough seats.
A proper space is a stage with appropriate seating for spectators to be in for an hour and a half to 2 hours.
You can have guest lecturers, you can have education for adults in the community, concerts, dance performances, theatrical productions. They're learning communication, they're learning engineering if I have to build a set. They're learning audio engineering, they're learning finance. It's so far-reaching.
And while it might be a theater skill that they practice with a theater production or they practice for a band concert, it's a skill that they're going to be able to leverage into 1,000 things, not just theater related.
So do 3 of your majors and then pull up one from guys. Okay?
All right.
I've been involved with this band since I was 14 years old.
Way back in the day, bus trips, kids traveling.
It was really an exciting time because we had a fairly new band director whose name is Gary Cottenberg. He was definitely a huge factor in my life, personally and professionally. He was like a second father to me. And he passed away suddenly, but he taught me everything I needed to know.
We really try to preach, remember all the work that you've put into this and remember the 30 years of people before us that helped you get to where we are.
And I think it also reminds them that they have a very special gift. I mean, we get to make music every single day.
We're teaching them a lifelong skill and a lifelong language, and they can go on and make the world a better place.